Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Café Baras. Café Baras is a game published by Kids Table Board Games, designed by Roberta Taylor. She's also done Creature Comforts for sure, and I think River Valley. I'd have to look that up, but I believe so. 100% on our Maple Valley. 100% on Creature Comforts. Plays 2 to 4 players, ages 8 plus, in 30 minutes, and all that's probably accurate. Time could be a little long, but what you're doing in this game is you are capybaras running a cafe. I think just because of the punny title. And what you're trying to do is you are trying to grow your cafe by getting different types of food and have certain kinds of decor, maybe chairs, tables, musicians, all that kind of thing, so that you can serve customers, they become regulars, and you can end with the most money. That's it. So if you want to see how that works, let's go down to the table and check it out. Here is a game of Café Baras, all set up for 2 players. Setup is pretty simple. It's going to be the same no matter the number of players. You're going to shuffle the cards that look like this on the back. These are the customers. Or the guests, I'm not sure. Special customers. You're going to flip 5 of them. These are going to be ways to score points at the end. You're going to shuffle the rest of the cards that look like this. Flip 4 face up, deal each player 4. And then you're going to give each player one of these cards, which is like their shop operator. And that's going to basically give you a resource to get started. And you can put all the coins in the middle. I'm going to leave them off to the side just so we can have some more room and we can see what's going on. Okay? And each player will also get 7 coins. I forgot about that. All right, now we're ready to play. On your turn, you have one of 2 things that you can do. You're going to either take a card from your hand, pay the coins, and put it into your cafeteria. Okay? And what that does is that's going to give me more opportunities to feed customers, because the second thing you can do in your turn is use items in your cafe to feed customers to earn coins. All right, so this player's going to go first, and they're going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and start working on some of these long games here. So let's do the armchair. I'm going to play the armchair. Cost me 3 coins. And then when I play a card, I have to take a card face up from the display here. And I'm going to take some black tea. And then a new card comes out. All right. This player, same deal. They're going to play some herbal tea. Cost them 3 coins. And tea is going to score for every different type of tea that you have. And my armchair is going to score for different type of decor. You can see decor here. I'll talk about that hopefully when I get to it, about serving a customer to get it under your card, because the way the game works is you're going to serve customers to earn coins, but if you serve them completely by having all 3 of the goods and the decor, they go under your card here. They're worth 4 points. You do that 4 times in a 2-player game, game's over. So back to me. Let's see. I'm going to do some quinoa. I know it's quinoa, but I like to call it quinoa. 2 coins. It's black tea, sorry. I get 1 point for every different tea that I have. So there we go. I'm going to take a new card. Let's take fruit tea. All right. This player has 4 coins. They're going to play a smoothie for 3. Smoothie's worth 2 points. Doesn't do anything special. They're going to take a sandwich. All right, back to this player. I only have 2 coins. So I'm going to play this quinoa soup. The next card that I add costs $1 instead of what it shows. So I'm going to put a coin on that so I remember. Okay, and then I draw a card. I want something expensive. Let's take the lounge. Done. Okay. Other player's turn. They have a coin. So let's see what they have. They have 2 teas and a smoothie. So they're actually going to serve this customer. So they need a tea, a cookie, and a smoothie. They have a smoothie and a tea. If they have multiple smoothies, because it has a heart, they could sell all those, but they can't. So they get 2 coins. This gets discarded. Not a perfect customer. You got to sell everything and have decor. They don't have any decor, but they're going to take this empanada here. All right, back to me. So that's the second thing you can do is serve a customer. I don't have any coins, so I need to serve a customer as well. So let's do... I want to serve this armchair customer. I need 2 teas. I have a tea. No, I don't want that. That's terrible. I don't want to serve any of these, but I have to. Actually, I want to serve this smoothie here. So I have a coffee, and that's it. So I get 1 coin. And I'm going to take the cookies here. Okay. Back to this player. They have 3 coins. I think they're going to set up a table. So they have a table here that's cost them 2. Tables have that has an exclamation mark. So gain 1 whenever I serve a customer that likes that clock decor. Okay. Take quinoa soup or bean soup. All right, back to me. Next card I play only costs 1. So I'm going to play this. No, I'm going to play something expensive. Let's do... Let's do a lounge so I can get a different type of decor. Cost me 4, but the next card I play only costs 1, so I have to pay my 1. And I'm going to take that tea. Alright, other player. They're going to do, let's see, what do they got here? They need a lot of coffee. They have a coin. So they're going to have to serve somebody, which all these people stink to serve. Man, they can't serve any of them. Yeah, they'll serve this one. They have 1 tea. They have multiple teas, but they'll take 1. So they get a coin. It's kind of a waste. Take that. I'm trying to get to an actual complete customer so you can see how that works. I don't know if I can get to it, but we'll try. I don't have any cookies or... Alright, I'm going to try to do that one. So let's serve this one. So I get 2, I have 2 of those, so I get 2 coins. Done. Take black tea. No, I already have black tea. Take a sandwich. Okay. Other player's turn. They need to put out a sandwich. They have 2 coins. So they'll put out the empanada here. 2 coins. The empanada says, gain 1 coin for each customer in the display that wants any sandwiches. So 1, 2. They get 2 coins. Cool. And then they get to draw a card. They're going to take yerba mate. All right. Back to me. I need 2 coins. I need 3 coins still. So we're going to... I need to play this one later. Don't want to get rid of that one. So I'm going to sell to this one. Yeah, that's fine. Sell to this one. I get a coin because I have 1 coffee. So there we go. Nothing there. 1 coin. Take a card. Let's do this one. Alright, back to the other player. They have 2 coins. They have a decor. Can I do anything with what I have here? I cannot. So let's sell this tea. Yerba mate tea. 2 coins. All the teas score the same. You want different teas. They're going to take Tinto coffee. Okay, back to me. I'm going to play this cookie. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Dang it. I got to play a couple of them still. Dang. Yeah, I'll still play the cookie. So I'm going to play this cookie. Cost me 3. And I'm going to take my coffee. Done. Okay, I'm not going to keep playing through. But basically what happens is, once I say I had... Let me find something that I can serve here. I just make it work. So we're going to have this table. Say I played this table. And I played this tea. Okay, I know they're the same tea. That's fine. So on my turn, if I wanted to play this, okay, I have this decor right there. I have that kind of drink. I don't have that kind of drink, so so say I had this kind of drink played as well. Okay, I have that kind of drink. So 2 teas, that kind of drink, and that decor. I could serve this customer all the way. What that means is I tuck it under. At the end of the game, I get 4 points. This happens 4 times in a 2-player game. Game is over. Every other player gets 1 other turn, okay? Then, once that's all done, you're going to look at these. You're going to see if somebody has a lounge in any game. There are game cards in here, lounges. If you do that, you get 6. If you have an empanada and a yerba mate, you get 6. These are anybody. If you have all 3 types of decor, which I do, I would get 6. You have 3 coffees and a cookie, you get 6. If you have a cookie and 2 teas, you get 6 points. Then you add all that together, and plus every 2 coins is worth a point. You add all that together, along with the points on your cards. Whoever has the most points is the winner. So, that is how you play Café Baras. Let's go up to the top and see what we think about it. Alright, so that was Café Baras. Now, I didn't do the components. You can see the components. It's just cards and some tokens for coins. Cards are nice quality, just like everything Kids Table Board Games does. Great art, cute, whimsical. This is just a cozy little game. It even says that, I believe. It's a cozy little game. And this game is a ton of fun. It's just a little card game. You're just either deciding, do you want to use this card to put in your cafe? You have to spend money to do that. Or are you going to serve the customer at the bottom? So multi-use cards are always fun. And you're trying to do all of that better than all of your opponents. And you're also, there's some in-game customers that you're trying to serve as well. So you don't want to lose sight of that, because 6 points is a lot in this game. So you want to at least make sure you're doing 1 or 2 of those to get some extra points. And you're just playing some cards, having some fun, earning some money. I don't really have a lot to say about this game. What you saw is what this game is. It's cute, it's fun, it's cozy, and I'm glad I have it in the collection. So there we go. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept a Seal. This is going to get a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. It means absolutely nothing, but we like to give the games we enjoy, and that is what I'm going to do. So that is Café Baras from Kids Table Board Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.